Why does Colton Underwood go after Cassie Randolph? This romantic when Colton Underwood impulsively decided to jump a fence after Cassie Randolph broke his heart and eliminated herself on last week's episode of The Bachelor, much of Bachelor Nation and members of the media interpreted his actions as a symbol of passion from a determined man in love, willing to do anything to win back the object of his affection. And that's precisely we've seen it time and time again in today's pop culture. Case in point. Then, of course, there were Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian, who have had the epitome of an on-again, off-again relationship. The duo has split. Indeed, these men just can't seem to take a hint, and Underwood is no exception. After Randolph on the first part of the show's conclusion, which aired Monday, March 11th, Chris Harrison boldly asked Underwood what so many of us have been thinking: what if she's just not that into you? It's a valid question. According to a clinical psychologist and host of It's Common for Some Men to Behave This Way when they get caught up in a combination of their own feelings of hurt, loss, and internal anger. Adding fuel to it is a fascinating and toxic recipe, Dr. Klepow tells Elite Daily. And it is the combination. That's not to say their feelings aren't real, however. Dr. Klepow points out that when you love someone, it's natural to have an internal desire to still try and make it work when they want to break things off. But for those men, ultimately, it seems Underwood and other men following this approach may benefit from heeding the old adage, if you love something, set it free. That doesn't mean they have to realize that these are the only factors under their control, he adds. Letting her know that's not to say we shouldn't fight for love you, but there's a right way to do it. Physically chasing, fight in your words, and then respect her as an individual to make her own decision, says Dr. Klepow. In the end, to be clear, rejection is not always final. There are couples who end up reuniting after one walks away. Furthermore, it's time to ask ourselves, what does a real romantic gesture look like? Interrupting someone.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.